What's your name, fat body?
Good morning. I just got up. I haven't put anything into my body yet this morning, so we're going to weigh myself now. It's like the perfect time. Plus, I probably peed out about 2 pounds, so let's go see how much I weigh. Oh yeah, that looks like 259 to me. Go ahead and bring the camera down there and see if you can see it.
I'd say 259.
259 down from 274. That's 15 pounds in 14 days. Alright guys, it's time to measure me again here. It's been 2 weeks, 14 full days. Today is technically day 15. Measuring the fattest part of me. Fully relaxed. What do we got here?
Your fingers in the way. Okay, looks like 49.
49. Lost another inch. Right on. Now let's go with the waistline here. Fully relaxed.
Where's your finger? It's like 46.
46 and a half.
Yeah, not quite, yeah.
Alright, and always got to do the head just to be sure here. See if I lost any.
You're not gotta lose any of your head, silly.
Circumference on my head here.
23.
23?
Yeah.
Head's still the same.
It's gonna stop.
Gosh. So I'm going to give you an example of something that I used to eat. In fact, this is a meal that I actually made in this pot 3 or 4 days before this diet thing started, before I started eating healthier and losing weight. And my plan was those couple last days before I started making these videos and losing the weight was to just eat everything in sight and drink all the Mountain Dew I could, get it all out of my system. Well, I actually got sick of eating. I'm not kidding. I was not finishing meals. I was just sick of eating. And let me this has been in the fridge this whole entire 2 weeks. I just realized, and Angel's probably mad at me for not cleaning it up. But come here, I'll show you what was in it.
Because you were
Describe the contents for you. Get it under the light here. Get a nice close-up of that. See those noodles and meatballs? Now, this pot was probably full up to about there when I actually made this, so it was really full. And here's what's in here, okay? These are meatballs, Mamma Mia meatballs. You can get them in a big, huge bag at the grocery store for like $8. This is like half of that bag. Plus 2 bags of ramen noodles. That's what these noodles are. Plus a bunch of frozen peas, a bunch of frozen corn. Well, here's how I cook the meatballs. You're going to love this. I simmer them in barbecue sauce, grape jelly, and ketchup and some teriyaki stuff for about 45 minutes. I mix them with the ramen noodles. And in the ramen noodles, once you cook those, you know, those are those noodles that cook in like 2 minutes, you know. I cook those up, and then I put in some onions, and to make it all smooth and, you know, slimy and slippery, I put in a bunch of mayonnaise. Oh, and you can't forget the cheese. I would put a bunch of huge pieces of cheese and some grated cheese in there. So this whole pot was probably like 300 or 400 grams of fat, and I'm not sure, but I think it's high cholesterol. I don't know. But I would eat this regularly. A pot like this would be 2 meals for me. You know, a dinner one night and maybe lunch at work the next day. Maybe I'd stretch it out to 3 meals, but this is just an example of what I used to eat. I haven't eaten anything like this since, and well, that's probably a good thing. It's probably why I've lost 15 pounds. So what I'm doing is, some days I'll eat 1 big meal, and the rest of the day all I'll have is fruit, say bananas for breakfast or a fruit smoothie, and for dinner, or you know, at some point during the day the big meal, and then if I want something later than that, grapes. Grapes. That's what I wanted to tell you about. Oh my gosh. Ever since I've stopped drinking Mountain Dew, fruit has been tasty. I haven't liked fruit in a long time because, I mean, do you eat fruit with Mountain Dew? Not really. It either makes the Mountain Dew taste bad or the fruit taste bad. They're both sweet, they're both good, but they don't really go together. So now I'm enjoying grapes and bananas and strawberries and just good, tasty fruit. Exercise has been a big part of how I've been losing weight in the last week or so, and riding the exercise bike downstairs while watching movies and mowing grass. Mowing grass on a hot day, you sweat out a lot of pounds. Take a look. Alright, so we are beginning week 3. Today's day 15 of this whole weight loss thing. And it's going really well. In fact, I've had some transformations, mainly in my brain. For example, I've stopped at Sheetz many times during these last 2 weeks of the day. And where I would normally get a big old 32-ounce cup of dew, I haven't. I just haven't. And the reason is not because I don't want to. It's because I want to not have the dew more than I want to have the dew. I definitely want it. It tastes great. But I am so jacked about losing the weight that I don't want the dew. I would rather lose the weight. And it's just a mindset. And once that mindset hit, the very first day I shot some videos, it's been easy ever since. After losing 15 pounds, I am revising my goal. I want to be under 200 pounds by the end of November. December 1, I should be under 200 pounds. That's about 90 days from today, and I've already lost over a pound a day on average. So I think it's totally doable to lose another 59 pounds in 90 days. And I wonder if it still tastes good after 2 weeks.
You are a